We're still in Iowa this week on Pole House Black Pot Weekend Getaways. We're visiting an old haunt, Amana. And on the menu, a German apple cake, so stick around. This is Wade, and I'm Angel, and this is Iris, and we are Pole House Black Pots Weekend Getaways, where we show you all things yummy to cook in cast iron as we visit different places.
Alright, we made a trip about 20 miles southwest of Cedar Rapids to the beautiful little German town called Amana, which is part of the Amana Colonies. And this is a really neat little... We used to come up here every year in June when we came up to a tractor show. So we're kind of familiar with the place. And we're going to go check out some neat couple of shops. Lots of neat shops, but it's a general store that we love, a meat shop, there's a woolen store, so we're going to kind of check some of them out. Look at this, a beer tree.
Oh yeah, it's just all kinds of beers, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Here's a picture of the store from 1912. The building was built in 1858.
Look at that. That's cool. And the sweetness of creamy caramel.
It's pretty good stuff.
It is.
How's the German chocolate?
I can taste the coconut flakes.
Oh, is it coconut flakes? You're not coconut. You're not a coconut fan, are you?
Not dried coconut.
You taste the coconut, yeah?
I
like it
better.
though.
Yeah, I knew you would.
I'm not usually though a flavored coffee fan, so I kind of like the regular, good dark roast. Both of us do.
Yeah.
We might get some of that.
Espresso blend coffee beans.
Yep. Gotta have some for tomorrow morning breakfast, don't
Yep,
we?
we do.
Where are we going now? Back
Market.
Meat market? Okay. Well, whether they're going to the meat market next, we changed our mind. We're gonna go to the Chocolate House Dessert and Coffee Cafe.
Hello.
Those are the
There's chocolate one too.
dark espresso coffee beans. This is where Leslie would come.
They're like
Right here and get chocolate peanut butter fudge. Her favorite. Alright, so we got our favorite. We know it's always good.
That rivals Starbucks. Fact is, I think it's better than Starbucks. Talk about coffee flavor. Yes.
Oh wow. The lady up at the general store where we got our espresso coffee beans recommended come down here to get our iced coffee. She was right.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is probably some of the better.
Yeah.
we've had.
Not afraid to put coffee in it.
No. Nice and rich too. Wonderful stuff.
Well, I think we're going to go to the meat market
Yeah,
now.
we'll rest here a few minutes. No, we got to go down to the woolen mill.
Oh, the woolen mill first.
We'll go to the woolen mill real quick, then we'll go to the meat market last. Hi.
Fine, how are you?
I love these old line shafts. Yeah.
They were not removed.
Oh yeah, that adds character.
Come on in and watch us weave.
All right, let's do it.
Are they even open?
And our next stop is the Amana Meat Shop. Another one of our favorite shops here in Amana. Here is their smokehouse. If you can see inside or not, there's something in there smoking now. Probably can't see in there. Angel and I have decided that we're going to get the double hickory smoked summer sausage.
Okay, we made it back to camp. And unfortunately, all I could do was get the dry ingredients together, which was a cup and a half of flour, half a teaspoon of salt, and 2 teaspoons of baking powder.
Okay, so for the German apple cake, it also called for fresh apples. That's kind of goes on top before we bake it.
Apples.
So I did it a little bit different. It just said to put lemon on it, lemon juice to keep it from turning. We decided to make it a little bit different by adding a little bit of cinnamon and sugar.
With the lemon juice.
Yeah, with lemon juice. So,
anyways, we're gonna get together. Unfortunately, as you can see, I can't mix up very well. So Wade's gonna do most of it here. So,
okay.
Thank you, honey.
You're welcome. All right, so I got to go get the mixer real quick, and then we'll get this started.
While he's gone, I'm gonna try to spray this foam pan. Now it says you have to use a foam pan. That's what this is. Let's see how well I can do. Well, yeah, I got it.
Get that.
There we go.
Okay.
All right, now get out of the way and start.
All right, let me stick in behind you. I got to get the little beaters for the hand mixer. Amy's going to put up the recipe on her phone. Make sure we got it all right, so we're going to mix it up.
Well, no, I'm not, because on my phone's over there.
Okay.
I think we know.
Well, we'll double check it before we finish. Okay, it's the butter and sugar.
Do you know how much sugar?
Nope.
I do need to
Yep, you have to go get it. I don't remember. We know it's a stick or half a cup of, we're using salted butter, okay, and the sugar, okay. I'm going to move the springform pan out of the way for a minute. We don't need that until we get all this mixed up. Okay. Sugar's got a little clumpy, so I'm going to get it mixed up. Right, Angel finds out how much sugar we need.
2/3 cup.
2/3 cup. Okay, let me see if I can find 1/3 of a cup. 1/3 of a cup. So 2 of these. Okay, mix this up a little bit. Not so clumpy.
And what is this called when you put the sugar and the butter together?
Creaming.
Yes.
1/3. 2/3. Okay. That's it for the sugar. Oh, don't need that in there. And I'll get this going. Mix this up a little bit. The butter would soften. Okay, now. Okay, the next is going to be what? Add our eggs one at a time, correct? Or sour cream is next, I think.
Let me look. It says they need to be light and fluffy. Are they light and fluffy?
They're getting there, almost.
Okay.
Lighter.
Then beat in eggs one at a time until fully combined. Then beat in sour cream and vanilla.
So, one egg at a time. Okay. Here's the first egg. Keep my hands a little bit clean so I don't get everything completely nasty.
You know, one thing I can say about Iowa, the gnats here will carry you away.
Oh, always had big bad.
Now that is, I would call that fluffy. After
Okay,
one egg,
there's
for
one
sure.
egg. Two egg. And the third egg. Now while I'm mixing this, it was 3 tablespoons, right, of sour
Yes.
cream. Okay, I'll get this mixed in good. That'll be it for the wet ingredients, correct?
That's correct. I'm hoping this
That's
battery
good,
makes
isn't
it until
Okay.
you get this done, because it's 2%, 20%, excuse me.
3 tablespoons. That's about right, down there. Close enough. Nets are kind of bad or get in everything, so
Yes.
keep that stuff covered.
We had bacon grease we were saving back for dinner and forgot to cover it, and now we don't got bacon grease anymore.
Well, the main thing, if we run out of mixing power now, since we got this part creamed, we can kind of stir in the dry ingredients in a minute and still be okay. Get them edges. Okay, looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Nice and light and fluffy.
Well
Vanilla.
incorporated. Oh, yes. Is it a teaspoon?
I don't remember. Let me look.
Probably.
2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons.
Pure
So I think
vanilla.
that's 4 of these, because I don't think it's about a half a teaspoon. And 4. One thing about the vanilla, get a little bit extra in there, it won't hurt anything, because
Nope.
extra vanillas won't hurt a little bit. Dribble mess. Mix this in, then we'll be ready for our last addition, and that'll be the dry ingredients, which was our flour, baking powder, and salt, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And we'll probably do it half at a time.
I would, the way the winds are blowing.
Yeah, we'll do about half of it. Okay.
I'd cover that or you're going to get gnats in it.
Almost incorporated. We'll probably have to scrape the edges one time. Let's be on the safe side. Now, hopefully this turns out, because we've never made this before, so it'll be a trial run. So Sometimes it's kind of fun trying new recipes on camera, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. We're always surprised.
That's right.
Because we've not had a failure on camera. It's something new we've tried.
Now, I'm going to scrape down a little bit with this extra small.
We have not replaced the spatula
I
you
broke it last time we were camping, or a couple times ago. We forgot to replace it. Hold on a minute. There we go. Okay. I'll get my hands halfway clean. Okay. One last stir. Mix. It looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Nice and light and fluffy. Look at that.
Okay, I think that's good, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Trying to get most of the goodie off of there. Okay, now, we've already, you showed a minute ago, and just sprayed that down. And then we'll get this extra small little plastic scraper, spatula, something. And we'll pour this in too. It's pretty thick batter, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It feels light and fluffy when it's thrown in here.
Ooh, it smells good too.
Yes, it does. Smell that vanilla in there.
Yeah.
That real butter and that real vanilla is kind of key to making it real good. If you want to make something extra special, take the extra time when you're baking to use real butter and real vanilla, because it just gives it that little bit extra goodness that you want. It's okay, I washed my hands today, sometime.
Well, you did dishes right before you started, so hey.
Wasn't long ago then, was it?
Nope.
Now, before I worry about cleaning that off too much, we're going to try to evenly spread this cake out. This is like a 9-inch springform pan,
Yeah,
something like 9 or 10.
like that.
That's what they said to use.
And luckily we had it. We didn't even look. Wade looked when we got here.
Yeah, we forgot. Okay. Now, I'll attempt to get most of it off of
The spatula.
the spatula.
The extra large spatula.
Okay, now, last thing we got to do is it'll be to try to strategically place our apples. I have no idea how many we've got here, but we did 2 apples, so
Which is what the recipe called for.
until we get them spread out, we don't know for sure how many we got on here.
And they were extra crisp, so they were kind of hard to slice.
You can use a good baking apple. We're using some galas, right?
That's right.
You can use a Granny Smith or Jonathan or something there. I know all of them would be extra good. Something good that's a baking apple. Of course, since we're baking with it. Some of these didn't come as pretty as others, but that's okay. We're not having to be perfect. Just want a nice. Yep, I almost have too many apples. I think we'll stop there, don't you think?
Oh, there's a hole right there. You could put one.
You can put one in there. Okay. Okay. I think we're going to stop there.
Okay.
I don't want to overdo it because it might get watery.
Yeah, we're afraid of
Watery on top. Now, follow me over here, Angel.
that. Okay. Bring that. We're going to put that in the Dutch oven.
I'm just sitting here on the ground because that's where I left it. This is a 12-inch shallow Dutch oven. We put a wire rack in the bottom. And all we're going to do is put this there and then
That'll
that there.
keep the gnats out.
Yeah, and then while we're that's sitting there, we got to get charcoal going, and hopefully the apples won't turn because we put lemon juice on them, so they won't oxidize.
And sugar.
Yeah. So get the charcoal going. Probably should have already did that, but all right. Now after
It's windy, isn't it?
it's a little windy. I'm gonna pull this off and make sure it's centered better. After I moved it, at least to get started. That way, hopefully, we'll get even on cooking around. So
Now, how long does it say it has to
it
bake?
said it has to cook about an hour or until done in the center, set. So if that's going off of that number, we will definitely plan on replenishing the coals. Because any cook time that they say is over about 40 minutes, we definitely are going to have to restock. So we're just going to start with a basic, it says 350, right on?
Yeah.
So that means we're going to do a standard bake. We're going to do 30 pieces, 10 on the bottom and 20 on top.
Do me a favor and put that flue down. Thank you. Now I can see what you're doing.
Okay, step around the side.
Your briquette broke, didn't it?
It broke. Hopefully it'll still do its work. Okay, now, as you saw, I put only around the outside edge like we always do when we're baking. And on top, we'll keep some nice ones for in the center. And then the rest are gonna go around the outside edge. Make a nice ring.
And that will be your what kind of pattern?
Checkerboard pattern. Nice full ring around there. Try to get even as cooking as we can. Like I said, when we talked just a second ago, and you said yes, there is a little bit of wind. So that means we'll put the wind guard on.
And it keeps on moving, so we're doing our best guess on where to put that wind guard.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna still go ahead and rotate every 10 minutes. Doesn't hurt anything, so we'll come back 10 minutes and give it a rotate.
On this channel, we show you yummy, delicious, and interesting things to cook in cast iron, most specifically Dutch ovens. Do you know we have a cookbook? It not only shows you great tips how to use your Dutch ovens, but it gives you our first 2 years of recipes. They're $20 with $6 shipping and handling. You can get those at Pole House Black Pots, P.O. Box 212, Fayette, Missouri 65248, or on Venmo.
Yes, in the Venmo, look up Pole House Black Pots on Venmo.
Okay, tell them what you're doing, dear.
All right, it's been 50 minutes. Let me grab this, set this lid down if I need to on something. So I'm gonna set it down and get it dirty on the bottom. That's what the
Now
lid stands
he is.
for. Check it.
Oh, look at that.
Starting to brown good on top.
Yes, it is.
And we just need to check to see if the center
Come out clean.
looks clean, and see around the edges it's starting to come
pull
around.
Mm-hmm.
So that means we'll double check one more spot. Almost sure. Look at that.
Yep, come out clean.
It's done.
Yep. I want dessert.
All right.
That's
I
a
do
pretty
too.
cake.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Take a spoonful.
I would. Oh, it'd come right loose. Wow. Isn't that pretty?
Beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna cut it.
The apples got done.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
It's good. You're welcome. It's good.
Yeah.
Nice and done.
Yeah, it did. It's light.
Tasty. Yeah, it is. It's a little bit like a sponge cake.
Yeah, it's good.
Tastes a little bit of sour cream in it.
Well, that about does it for this weekend getaway, doesn't it?
At least until next week.
We're still here in
We're gonna
Iowa
still
one more
continue
time.
Yep.
And we're going to finally go see that
We're going to go to the Czech Village.
Czech Village.
Here in
We don't know what else
Cedar
we're going to
Rapids.
see here in
And then we're going to finish up.
Cedar Rapids.
We're going to do a classic for this area that was the first time we ever had, which was oven baked steak using some beef steak, and then probably have fried potatoes with it.
So we appreciate you watching this video. If you like this video, watch some of the other ones we've done. We've been all over. We went to Mount Rushmore in South Dakota, and we've been on the Santa Fe Trail and up in Michigan. We go all over. We don't just stay in Missouri. So if you like this video, you might like something else that we've gone to see. Give us a like if you like this video. Share us on Facebook or Instagram. And what else do they need to
You
do?
need to subscribe.
And we'll see you next week.
Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Bye.